Hello and welcome to session, what is it, 88? I think, yes, of our Pathfinder 2nd Edition campaign. How's everyone doing?
Good, thank you.
Going good.
Yeah, same. Well, if everyone is at least ready to go and is all set, we can get straight into it, shall we? So, when we last left our heroes, you had re-entered into the Spiderweb Woods, where you had at first investigated Kulakan's vault en route to meeting Terrian, the Warden of the Woods. But as you approached the vault, you were confronted by a group of intelligent spiders, followers of the Dryder Lord Evada Eorlex, who rules the woods. They offered, to escort you to their master, and you took their offer and met with Evada, who sort of told you that she had something within this vault that she wanted, and if you helped her, she would end up supporting you against Narsamel. She gave you a couple of options to either go to where are we? Myra's Gate to secure the access codes to get in through the front door from the Brass Order archives, or that you could try and get through around the back entrance. Anyway, to sneak into the vault through one of the kind of other ways in. That was going to be a bit harder. So after you returned back to camp and consulted Hagen, he sort of described to you his relationship with Evada, that she was his long lost relative, presumed dead after falling victim to Narsamel's experiments. But he also warned you of Evada's previously dark ambitions, including her suspected attempts to become a lich before she disappeared. So you decided you resolved to break into Kulakan's vault through one of the side entrances, to save you from having to go all the way to Myra's Gate and potentially put Hagen in danger. So you made your way back to Kulakan's vault and snuck in, fighting your way through, getting caught by a couple of traps, getting absolutely wrecked by some sort of demonic kind of guardian that was down there. But after defeating it, and being almost bleeding to death, all of you, you managed to heal up a little bit, and that's where we're at now. So, before you lies a staircase which descends further into the vault. You can you get these sort of feeling that this is certainly the way down to where you need to go. Is everyone healed up? What did we do last when we
Yeah,
just
I
finished
think
off?
we healed everyone up before we left.
Oh yeah, Viseri's
I'm
still quite
still-
low.
I'm still down by 29.
Viseri says, should we take a rest here before we continue on, or do we have more healing?
Kind of rest.
I could probably do a little.
Probably don't. We can't risk a long rest. We don't know whether we'll be.
No.
We've
But-
already rested for quite a long time, haven't we?
No, we just used some scrolls earlier.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
I mean, are we on any particular time crunch in terms of hours?
Well, just the longer we stay here, the more likelihood is that we'll either raise the alarm somehow or someone will find us. But at least here, it doesn't seem. We don't seem to have set off any alarms so far. Not that we can tell, anyway. Maybe we can just try and heal up here for a bit, and then make our way in an hour or so.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
All right. Viseri kind of stumbles over to one of the walls and sets himself down. All down his body is just lacerations that have since been healed up through the healing. But he still looks pretty weak, so he needs to be healed about 110 more hit points.
Okay. So in an hour, I would get 5 castings of Lay on Hands, which are 42 apiece.
Okay.
So that would get myself and Viseri back up to full.
What about?
With another one left over, another 42.
Oh,
Just to check, I'm full health.
So-
Is that the way it's supposed to be?
Yeah, we healed you back up to full.
Ah, cool.
Please, sir, may I have your lay on hands?
You may, assuming we get the hour's rest.
Yes, it was 106 on Viseri.
Yeah, that's fine. So that'll be 3 of them, 1 to myself, and then 1 to Henning, and I think everyone else is full.
I'm full.
I'm full again.
Is there anything you want to do during this hour other than that?
I guess we can have a chat about plans.
Yeah, Viseri says, whatever this place is, this doesn't seem to be the work of how did Kazenki describe Kulakan, his master? This seems like dark magic. You know, the kind of death, coffins and bones that are all over the place, the traps, and this whatever that thing was that just fought us.
Maybe you didn't build it. Maybe you created made that vault on top of an existing tomb or something.
Or the spider lady was using it for her experiments.
Do we think this stuff's that recent?
Well, I think, regardless of if it's, like, it could be she was using it before the whole deal with the spider legs, or she's trying to redo it. I don't know if this whole thing is reversible or not with her condition. So maybe she's just planning to seek lichdom regardless.
Perhaps. We should be careful in here. We don't know what we're going to come across. And we still haven't seen any sign of these Zulgath that she spoke of.
Yeah.
What if they're all dead?
Makes our job easier,
Yeah.
and we don't have to wrestle with the moral possible issues of, the whole G word.
Yeah.
The what?
The genocide.
Oh, I see. Sorry. Yeah. I'm catching up. I'm here.
Viseri says, Nix, is there any... Did you have any recollection of Zulgath? Like, is there anything that you ever came across that sounds like that name? And she says, no, I've never heard of them. I don't know what they are, what they're referring to.
Maybe they were hidden from sight for a very long time until people were forced into the fringes.
Viseri kind of looks a bit thoughtful and just scratches his head a bit and says, I think there's something Avada's not telling us. I have my suspicions, but we've got to verify it for ourselves.
What kind of suspicions?
They're just suspicions at the moment. No need to get too deep on them. Do we have anything that we can use to make sure no one follows behind us?
I can try and jam this door.
We
Or do you mean a case of being, like, tracked?
I'm just very aware that we're clearing the way. If the spiders decide to follow us, then there's not much we can do about that.
Let me take a look at this door here. See if I can...
Have a lock. We just lock it.
It would hold for a little bit, but presumably they could break it, unless it is a very powerful lock.
I can
Hmm.
I can see about rewiring the pressure plate thing with the electricity.
I think that will take too long.
Yeah.
Let's just try and bar this door.
Hmm.
Yeah. He goes over and helps you just like find a piece of lumber to just secure it a little bit.
Cool.
Hopefully that will keep the bulk of anything that tries to follow us through. I'm very suspicious that Avada is going to want to make her way in here, whether we live or not.
Hmm.
Down. We need to work out what she wants first before we can give it back to her.
That's a good point. It would be nice having someone very powerful on side, but it would also suck for literally everyone, I think, if she turned out to be just as bad or maybe even worse than Narsamal.
Well, there is always a chance of alliances, even with those people who aren't very nice people.
Yeah, it's just the reason I'm here is to help Nyx out with her shit. You know? It's I'm not gonna I don't really wanna give her a world that is practically run by a lich. You know?
Well, I hope that we don't have to deal with Naruzatar in the same way.
Yeah.
Could we perhaps tell Evada that something has gone wrong, or that there is no point coming this way? It is probably a very silly strategy. They just send someone in to disprove it.
Yeah.
We have her number, so to speak.
Also, she could just start again somewhere else.
Well, she doesn't know that we're here yet. I assume. We did teleport straight here and then.
I think pretty decent chance we'll be able to get away, not give the slip. But if we want her on side, then gotta go talk to her again, right? And ultimately we gotta hand over whatever this weapon is.
Yeah.
Which still no fucking idea what it actually does, so probably figure that out first. Otherwise, we might just be handing her over, and there's like, oh, what is that, by the way? And she's like, oh, it's the thing that turns me into a massive lich and drains all the souls of everyone within a 4,000-mile radius. And we're like, oh, cool.
So,
Well, is everyone ready to go? Seriously.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. One more thing, though. Are we sure these Zulgath aren't, like, going to be super evil? Like, she's saying that they were... Did she say that they were her friends at one point? They were allies at some point?
I think she said that they were allies of Narsamel.
Okay. Well, still.
But yeah, she could have been lying.
It could have been.
Might be a...
All right, Cyan, do you want to lead the way?
Yeah, sure. Are we gonna want to go stealthy, or are we not caring?
I think we should try and stay stealthy. Personally, the seriousness.
Yeah, right. Let's just hope that we don't get caught up in a web of lies.
nice.
Wow.
Look,
I stab Calcifer.
Yeah.
Sure, concentration.
KO.
Can't actually.
All right. So you make your way down the stairs one by one. The spiral staircase descends probably about 60 feet into the ground, surrounded by stone masonry, in a kind of similar style to what's above. Eventually, it sort of levels out into a kind of landing area where you all reach. Cyan, can you make me a perception check as you sort of get down first?
Nope. Jumped.
26.
You should all be pulled over here, but
Just have to click on that. Just have to click on it.
yeah, you just have to click on the cooler cannons chamber.
Ank, shut up.
Can you all see?
I just refreshed because everything was dark.
I can move myself then, but that's okay. Not necessarily unusual.
It's just being very slow. So refreshing.
All right. So, yeah, Cyan, you see before you, there's a fair, like, it's fairly well lit around here. There's kind of various candles and torches that just give off a bit of a glow all around the place. So you don't have much trouble seeing. You do hear as you sort of are the first to descend down the stairs, and you just in front of you around here, you hear around a corner some sort of like chewing, I guess is the best way to describe it. Like very loud, open-mouthed chewing.
Nice.
You hear like some sort of like low, hushed talking between them, which Nyx sort of translates for the gloom speak that they're speaking. And you hear one of them, one of the voices there saying, "Clegg, what's wrong with your arm?" And another voice responds saying, "Do you mean what's wrong with my arm? It's fine." The first voice says, "It's not fine. Look at it. It's turning purple. Are scales supposed to turn purple?" Clegg responds saying, "Oh, that's nothing. Just a little dungeon rash, I think."
I'm gonna look around the corner as they're speaking, try and get a basic idea of what they look like.
Cool. Make a stealth check for me. Make it blind.
I regularly also deal with dungeon rash. Common ailment.
Cool. You just sort of signaling to everyone to just be quiet. You slowly make your way around the corner, and you see two kind of scaly, kind of like lizardy kind of creatures with long tails, sat around a table just eating some kind of like weird combination of like some sort of soup and some bones floating in them that they're sort of chewing. The first voice responds as you sort of look around the corner and says, "Dungeon rash? From what? The moss? The slime pits? Or was it that weird mushroom you licked last week?" And Clegg responds, "It wasn't the mushroom. It was probably from the acid trap I disarmed. It was a little drippy." The first voice goes back and says, "You hardly disarmed it. Clegg, you stood in front of it and said, 'I bet it's empty,' and then you got blasted."
Silly Cled.
Was
what
it
do you
empty
wanna
out? Was it empty after that? Clearly disarmed it.
It's going to disarm him at the end.
They haven't noticed you.
They're speaking in common.
No.
They're speaking in sort of gloom elvish, but
Oh, okay,
Nyx is translating, so you can all hear it. But Cyan, at the moment, only you can see like how many people there are. You know.
How
That's
many
it.
are there?
I'd like to motion that I see 2.
Oh, let's go and say hi.
The Cyan is vigorously shaking his head. There are bones in the stew.
What kind of bones? What, I've eaten bones.
I don't. What kind of bones do you think wind up down here?
It might be chicken.
Like rats and stuff, probably.
Or the people that were in those coffins?
Well, they're already dead.
The first voice says, "Do you think it's serious? Should we call Thrix?" And Clegg responds saying, "Thrix? He thinks rubbing dirt on wounds cures them. No thanks." He'll say something like, "Embrace the dirt. It's part of living in a dungeon."
To be fair, it's not wrong.
Is that basically what your spell does, Anera?
Yeah.
Could we not just rush them? They sound kind of stupid.
I'd rather we could kill them, but also we don't like they could also just be friendly, you know.
Hang on a minute.
Ah.
Saying they were eating bone stew.
I'm just saying,
Who hasn't?
you know.
You hear a door open down the corridor, and a couple of steps coming in, and says, you hear a voice saying, "Clegg, Clegg, and Grix, what are you doing? Your break's over. Come on." And you hear them sort of like hurriedly finishing their stew, and then they just all skitter away.
I'm sorry for these guys.
Kobolds.
They sound a bit like it.
I know, you're doing a kobold to be voiced.
That means it must be a kobold.
As you look around the corner, they're gone.
I've seen kobolds before. Those were Cascus's friends, right?
Yeah.
The little guys. Did they look
Yeah.
like the same kinds of people?
No, kobolds are like dragons. These are sort of like, if I could describe them, it's sort of like a combination of goblin and lizard.
So budget kobold.
Yeah, kobolds are very dragon-like.
Yeah. Yeah.
These don't have like long snouts and like sharp teeth and stuff. They've got almost like kind of like skull-looking heads, like almost like goblin-looking heads, but they've got like scales all over them.
So like, interesting.
They don't seem very clever.
They seem to have left though. You can feel free to explore if you want.
Sure.
Right.
I can actually move my my. Oh no, I can. Sorry, I couldn't move. I took anything.
What we should do maybe is we should, if you want to move as a group, just like say who's leading, and then I'll move everyone.
Okay. I'm happy for someone else to lead and move me.
I think
Could
so.
I'll go
Cyan...
second.
Yeah, I think Science probably lead.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Do you want to
can't
go?
move back.
Because there's two ways you can go. You can go this way, or you can go this way.
Should we have a look in the room where the nasties were?
The nasties.
Viserys says, "Lead the way."
Sure.
Mhm.
It's showing up as game paused for me.
Yeah, that's fine. So just point where you want to move. What order do people want to go in?
I'll just remain in the middle somewhere.
Hanera second, was it?
Yeah.
Who's gonna go third?
I can go third. I'm alright.
I'll just whisper to Hanera. Do you have silence prepared?
No.
There you go.
Isn't that not enough?
I will hand you a scroll, a scroll of second level silence and a scroll of fourth level silence.
Okay, should I be using them right now?
They're just in case.
Alright, I'll keep them out then.
They
Alright.
just seem relevant to the current scenario. So
Calcifer, are you going after Cascus?
sure.
And hang on, some sort of-
I'm gonna go in
Right.
middle.
Oh, you want to go in the middle? Okay. Viseria will lead the back, I guess. All right. Are you moving stealthily?
I would say so.
can you all make a stealth check for me and make it blind one?
So that's
Yeah,
blind
that's right.
gem.
Focus on
Yeah.
to make for this.
Do I get a bonus from anyone else?
And not unless there's some sort of AoE factor.
I don't think I've got any of those.
I'm not sure why I can't.
If we follow the expert, choose an ally attempting a recurring skill check while exploring. Blah 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 blah. They must be at least an expert. Thanks, tries. You can add your level as a proficiency bonus to your associated skill check even if you're untrained. Additionally, you gain a circumstance bonus to your skill check based on your ally's proficiency. So, are you a master in stealth?
I'm legendary in stealth.
Oh, is that the first legendary skill in the party?
Legend.
I think so. I don't know.
All right, as you sort of are sneaking through through here, Hank suddenly barks really loudly. Woof!
Can I cast silence? Please.
You can cast silence
I cast silence on him.
on Hank. Okay, so is that what's the radius of that?
Richard, can you ping the?
I've just got the scroll. Just hang on, I'll just look it up
Okay.
because I just have the scroll named it. It doesn't actually have it in the sheet. So is that second level or fourth level?
Second level.
So the target makes no sound, preventing creatures from noticing it using hearing alone.
Okay,
So it's just that creature.
all right. You do notice that there is some voices outside that went, "Huh? What's that?" Viserys sort of gives you a death glare, Calcifer. Keep your dog under control.
He's normally better than me at this. Like way better. Like +7 better if we could.
Yeah, I'll just reveal the natural one on
Yeah, I guessed as much.
that. All right. So do you currently you don't hear anyone coming towards you? Does someone want to make a perception check?
I'll do it.
Oh,
God damn it!
Yeah, you do hear some skittering around, but you can't quite tell whether it's like directly through the door that's in front of you or somewhere else. But you don't notice anything yet. But there is a lever nearby that seems to be like connected to the door mechanism to open it. But you do hear skittering going around around the place. Can't quite place where it's coming from though. What do you want to do? There's a door in front of you.
That's
I think
the
we
one they went through.
I think if we just go for it, it'll be right. I mean, I think we're strong, you know.
What about the rest of us? What do we think?
following the
Viser-
leader at the moment.
Viserys says it's probably worth exploring before you just get into a fight. We need to know how many there are here.
Well, there's a door, no?
Yeah.
Is there a way we can get around it? I think they're going to see something, no?
I mean, there's
There could
other
be
ways.
better
There's,
ways
like,
in.
there's down here. There's round here.
Yeah, let's maybe get out of this room as quickly as possible.
Are you gonna back up?
I'd say so.
Yeah, maybe try to the south.
South it is.
All right. So you just following your way through. There is a kind of another corridor this way. Peeking around the corner, you see a door to your left, from the direction you're kind of facing. And then it seems to wrap around to where you are, but there seems to also be another tunnel going south So there's a door to the west, and then there's a tunnel to the south. There is also a little enclave just to the south of you that might have something behind it. Just want to have a quick look in there. You can't see anyone just yet.
By the way, if we get
I'll have a
caught,
look in there.
if we get caught, how about our story maintenance crew?
Yeah.
Sure. Absolutely. I can see that going
stay
absolutely
up front.
brilliantly.
I'll stay up front and I'll do the talking though.
I do have like a toolbox and everything, so I might be able to fit the bill.
All right,
Nice.
Diane, you see a little cobweb covered dusty chest in the like a storage chest in this little enclave.
Can I have a look around the chest to see if it looks trapped?
Yeah, make a perception check for me.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
29.
29. It doesn't seem to be trapped. It is locked though.
Should I... And I do a bunch of weird finger gestures at the chest.
What?
Do you guys think it'd be a good idea if I try to break in?
Well, might help us with
All right.
through.
I'm going to try and crack the lock with big picks.
All right, make
Using-
a thievery check.
Ooh.
Oh my fucking god.
All right, as you fumble around on the lock, your pick sort of just can't seem to reach it. You do fumble with the lock a bit, like it makes a little bit of a noise, but you can try and I'll let you roll again. But if you fail that second one, there might be an unintended consequence. It's your turn.
Yeah, I'll give it another shot. $34, much better.
All right. As after fumbling with it a little bit, eventually the after about 5 minutes of trying, the key eventually slips, and you hear a click, and the chest opens. Inside is like a few little bags of gold, and platinum sort of scattered in there. There's some items. Including a kind of magical looking ring, and some consumables like potions. So, you're just like piling in here, aren't you?
Yeah.
Viserys says, "Let me have a look at those. I'll identify them for you."
Thank
Can I do an insight check, please? Not
Yeah, go
insight,
ahead.
but just perception, isn't it? On this series, whether is actually checking any of them.
you. You still don't trust him?
No.
He seems to like as he sort of goes up to the chest and looks in there. His eyes glow like a flash of blue for a second as he sort of scans them. He picks some things up and says, "All right, this is what I think there is." He seems to be telling the truth.
Okay.
Suspicious.
He seems to be telling the truth.
Yeah, I'm just
Quite the trick you got there.
Well, back in the day, I used to be quite a collector of rare artifacts. Though this definitely seems to be the sort of thing that the Zulgath don't seem to have much need for. They've just left this chest here.
Guess this was already here when they got there then.
Perhaps. Maybe they couldn't even open it.
Can I take a look at the chest and kind of try and figure out how how long this has been here?
Sure. Yeah, the chest looks quite aged. The wood, like you could probably break your way through it if you really wanted to, like, you know. But it's reinforced with like some sort of steel. It's quite high craftsmanship, and the lock is very well made. It would keep like a novice lockpick out for quite a while. Make a perception check for me, or crafting check actually, if you want.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
Oh, 26.
It's quite hard to date how old the chest is. It might be anywhere between 50 and 200 years.
Calcifer's main thing isn't wood; it's something else.
So 50 and 200. When did the Zolgath come down here?
Was that my notes?
Last 20 years, Nick says, probably.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, predates them then.
That is unless they've been mugging this particular really old chest that they just left in the corner somewhere.
They've been trying to figure out how to get in here for 20 years.
Yeah.
Maybe they just didn't care that much.
Maybe their whole deal isn't based around treasure or anything. But then they took that weapon, apparently, allegedly.
Inside there is a little book as well. A lot of the pages are sort of scuffed and weathered. And it looks like it was kind of hastily shoved in the bottom of the chest. But it's like it seems to be a diary.
I'm gonna give Nix it to look over because it might be Gloomspeak.
Yes. I'll let you read it though.
Is it Gloomspeak?
Yeah. Let me just double check.
I imagine most stuff here would be Gloomspeak, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it's been left by the gods, then it would be celestial.
That's fair. That's fair.
The dots are kind of like there's scuffs on the pages, so it's quite hard to make out certain words.
I read the word ascension in the first paragraph, and I'm thinking, I think I know whose journal this is. Wild guess, but I think I know whose it is.
Why would? So she's been here before, clearly.
Hmm.
Obviously, there's torn out pages and stuff, so a lot of the entries are missing as well.
What if she... Okay. What if she made the thing that this shade steel chain? What if she made the demon in the volcano?
What if she did what? Sorry, my friend.
Made the thing in the volcano. She says her creation.
There's a lot of entries there.
This is a workshop
Can
in the
somebody
vault,
read it out
so-
loud?
If someone wants to read it out loud, they're welcome to.
I don't mind doing it.
Please.
Okay. Entry 1. The vault is finally mine. The negotiations were tedious, but no one could resist the influence of House... for long. The old... craftsman's legacy is now a shadow of its former glory, but its secrets will serve my purpose as well. The rumors of his mysterious death in Mirasgard still linger like the scent of burnt iron. How fitting that his vault, the heart of his genius, would become the cradle of... ascension. His his pitiful apprentice had claimed the vault after demise. These are very tactical gaps in the text. Does it look like they've been like scribbled out or
Yeah,
like?
there's like a combination of like words that have been scratched out, words that have been almost like burnt off, or like like the ink has like been smudged somehow.
Okay. Demise, but his exile worked in my favor. The tale of his selfless sacrifice to repair that shadesteel chain reeks of It was simple enough to stir the elves into over the demon in that My little creation serves its purpose keeping away and ensuring no one questions why I was so eager to claim the vault. For now, the vault lies dormant, but soon it will awaken with purpose. My perhaps beloved. Does it look like it could be like? I don't know. Is the my written with a kind of degree of fancifulness or something?
Yeah, that just seems to be like a bit of the page that's torn off at the end.
Okay. Entry 5. The workshop within the vault is extraordinary, though much of Kulakan's work has been lost to. His ingenuity was undeniable, but his secrets were always veiled. The wards and traps here suggest a paranoid. Or perhaps he suspected his own apprentice would betray. How ironic then that. Chains will keep him away while I unlock the true potential of this place. The elves whisper about. Mystical insights into soulcraft. If even half of what they say is true. Techniques could be adapted for. I need to come up with another word for. I have begun gathering texts on the
Blank.
romantic. The of Mirasgar toyed with immortality, but shielded away from its full embrace. I would not be so. Entry 12. Success. The something. Experiment yielded something. Results. The elf I took from the borderlands was nothing after that. His spirit barely clinging to his body. Perfect for my purposes. The binding ritual within primary workshop. His soul lingered longer than something. Its cries echoing through the chamber before I forced it into the containment. Well, that sounds like it is probably still here and not very fun. That was me saying that. Back to the text. The binding fractured after only a few days, but the insights gained are very tactfully. There is potential here, a way to twist these fading souls into something. I must acquire more subjects. Turns a blind eye to my work. They trust my efforts serve the greater good. Fools, they will thank me when I. I'll probably become a lich. Does it look like there's enough gap there for it to say become a lich? Or send the lich?
It could say anything.
Okay. Entry 18. The potion eludes me. The ingredients. Something dragon's blood powdered adamantine and the react violently in every combination. I must stabilize the mixture if it is to carry me through the. Carry you through them? My latest attempt burned through the cauldron, leaving a scar across the floor of inner sanctum. Across the floor of inner sanctum. Perhaps that is a mark of the power I'm about to. He's moved on to 4 dots here. Exile weighs on my mind. The chains. Toils over must hold firm for now, but if his work falters. Plans could face scrutiny. I cannot allow that. Perhaps it is time to consider more permanent measures to ensure his. The demon's presence has served me well, but it will not hold forever. My work must pause, though it sickens me to do so. Calls me to the capital, where the council has summoned me to address some trifling matter involving an upstart named. They say he is clever and ambitious, a dangerous combination, but he has the stomach for the kind of work I've undertaken, but I will deal with him swiftly and decisively. Before leaving, I sealed the vaults and warded the most critical entrances. Only I. When I return. Curious. Sounds like she perhaps locked this, if it is in fact who we think it is. When I will return, I will resume my experiments and complete the potions. Space. Apostrophe S. Legacy. Somebody's name. Legacy will be eclipsed by my own. Some things speak of him as a master, something. But what is a craftsman compared to a something? That is the end of the text. Gosh, somebody clearly went through there and very much made sure that the text was redacted. It reminds me of some of the half-baked things I used to see back in Kaz.
Makes me wonder why I keep it around at all.
Yeah, that's what makes me think why bother even having it.
Maybe it's somebody. I do not know.
Perhaps it's someone who doesn't want to let
Maybe.
go of their diary, but doesn't want it to be used as evidence against them.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Speaks of a level of narcissism, perhaps, though. You know.
Narcissism.
If this is hers, then we've got evidence of her fucking with people's souls. So yeah.
We have evidence of
Yay.
someone fucking with souls, but it seems that Viserys says it seems that Kulakan and his apprentice Kazenki were, I guess, set up. Maybe.
It sounds like Kazenki, if the book is to be believed, maybe Kazenki would, Kulakan thought Kazenki would betray something.
If it was these fading souls, I do not really know how to make much of this.
So, I mean, given what we've heard already, are we all agreed this really sounds like it's her book, right?
I would say this is a solid 70% chance her book.
What does the
And-
calligraphy look like, Mike? I mean, maybe ask Nix, because Nix.
It's handwritten. Kind of like just a black ink, and the page is sort of made out of a kind of like some sort of like paper. The calligraphy is very formal. It looks like the hand of someone who's literate, obviously.
Literate.
I mean, often like women tend to have slightly different. I don't know how that. I mean, that's a very Earth thing, perhaps. I don't know. But is there anything to suggest that it was a kind of aristocrat style kind of wealthy person who wrote this? A woman, maybe more than a man. Like, I mean, obviously that's a complex question of itself. Like, do you know what I mean?
Men can't read and write, right?
Make a society check.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Can I
yeah.
aid?
Modern elves.
Yeah, you can aid on it.
As far as we know, modern elf men can't read or write, but ancient elf men maybe.
That's true. That's a good point. I'm still in blind general.
Vestigial.
It is really hard to tell, obviously, without knowing someone's handwriting in particular. But it certainly does look like it was written by someone who has perfected the art of writing over a very long time.
Which, although isn't smoking gun, doesn't not help. Like it's helpful for our argument. Right?
Yeah, it's like a thoughtful kind of reflective diary. It's not like some sort of hasty scribbles.
Yeah.
You know, and the binding is it's like a sort of the cover is like a black kind of leather with kind of like gold stitching and like some sort of like elven kind of almost floral pattern on the front.
The stitching, silk threads.
Nothing to do with spiders, if that's what you're asking.
Good question.
Yeah.
But if this was, Viserys says, if this was Ivada, this would have been written before she was turned into a Dryder. I assume.
Can Dryder's not write?
Well, they can, but if Ivada could get in here now, she would have just been in here, wouldn't she?
Yeah. Which strikes me as odd. If she was a budding lich, why does she need us?
Yeah, I mean, she knows like the reduce spell exists, right?
Is this a trap?
You only think now,
mean-
huh?
Look, by all means, yeah, maybe she could have gotten in here, but just because she knows a lot of shit doesn't mean she's all that strong. And without a army of driders, or not drider, not army of driders, either army of spiders. I mean, she could just died on the way in here, right?
Are you? Your whole deals with like Cicadand stuff, right?
Sure.
If this is her, are you okay with helping someone that can fuck with souls like that?
Well, just got.
Your silence speaks volumes, my friend.
Just have to take the old picture as it is,
I don't know if this is a good idea. I don't think this is a good idea. If this is what we've got, like, we might find something in the next room that suggests, oh yeah, she also wants to increase the number of rainbows, kittens, and unicorns, or some shit. But
Yeah, so
Free pony for everyone.
aren't we here to find the weapon?
we are. But I'm talking about if we want to give her the weapon.
Why don't we just keep it?
That is a point.
Yeah. I mean, if it's something to
Yeah.
do with this potion.
Look, she's going to try to kill us. We can A, run away, not fight her, B, fight her, and it'll be pretty good. We could burn her whole forest to the ground in about 20 minutes.
Let's not burn down the forest.
I'm just saying. I'm not advocating for burning forest. I'm just saying that we are pretty competent. I think we should do what we need to do and ask these questions later.
Yeah.
Seize the day,
And just because we
Yeah.
don't help her doesn't mean we need to make a mortal enemy of her or a spider lot. Right? Like, you don't have to go kill everybody that you don't team up with.
The weapon could also be a secondary objective to help her get to a primary objective.
Maybe.
Well, we should continue moving on. The series says, where should we go now?
There's a door right here. What's over there?
Lead the way. Ooh, there seems to be a corridor which goes quite a long distance down. Yeah, about 45 feet, and then it kind of opens up into another kind of chamber.
Right.
Did you want to go this way?
I feel like if we go through that door, there's a pretty good chance of us running into some of them Zulgath lot.
Yeah. I don't like the doors. We do the doors last.
That's my thought too.
All right.
Sure. Let's go down here a little bit.
As you come over here, can everyone do another stealth check, please?
Sure.
Has it been over a minute since we did our last?
They're not.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't do that on thingy. I can read it.
Sorry.
Would you like me to read it?
Oh, so no.
I can redo it as well.
Go on then.
One.
Alright, I'll redo it.
Much better that time.
Okay.
3 of you got natural 20s.
Okay.
Cool. So, Cyan, as you get to this sort of T sort of junction, you see in the distance another Zulgath standing by a fire, just kind of warming his hands by it. As another one sort of like stands beside him.
Are they saying anything, or are they just kind of?
Do you want to try and listen in?
I'll give it a quick.
Yeah. One of them says, "How come I get the creepy patrol route every time?" The other one says, "Yeah, I know how you feel."
Because he's creepy.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna motion the others to carry on further down before they spot us.
All right, are you gonna just try and cross over? Hope they don't see you.
Going further down the corridor, not walking towards them, just a
Yeah.
little further down, so that we don't
Yeah, sure, but
get spotted.
yeah, like you might be spotted if you cross over. That's the idea. It's down to you. They have, as you've crossed over, they haven't noticed. So, you're gonna move across an area.
Yeah,
Cool.
I just
Right.
can't.
Yeah, no, that's fine. As you dash across, your foot scuffs a little stone and sort of kicks it down the corridor a little bit. One of them sort of turns his head and goes, "Huh? Do you hear that?"
I
The other one
cast
said,
invisibility of myself.
Sure. Does invisibility have a vocal component?
I don't think it does, actually. Nope. S and M. That's not.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh.
You
Yeah,
are.
right.
You are.
We're actually 4-year-olds, by the way. Well, maybe not 4.
So you see Hanira kind of just vanish. One of them says, I just heard something over there. And the other one goes, "Look, we've been doing this patrol route for 10 years. Nothing's ever come down here before. I don't even know why we're doing this crap." And one of them says, "Ugh, all right, let me just have a look quickly." And he's just gonna slowly walk over.
I'm just gonna breathe.
Cascus, are you gonna try and back up and hide, or are you gonna what are you doing?
I'll use gaseous form and float away if it's going to be a problem, but otherwise I'll just kind of fall
No,
back.
you've got time to sort of just fall back if you
I'll
want.
just fall back then. We'll just kind of come back around the corner. I don't think I can move myself here.
All right, Cyan. Where are you gonna try and hide? Because you're obviously visible at the moment.
I'm going to try and hide around the corner.
Okay, you just pop into the room and just just stick yourself around the corner.
Yeah.
I guess everyone's just gonna like hide in a little way. Yeah.
I'll recall
Right.
Hank into the shield.
Okay. Hank gets recalled. The Zorgath kind of walks down the corridor and just stands right next to you, Hanira, as you as you sort of back against the wall. Sort of looks around and just sort of looks down at the stone you kicked and went, "It must have been a rat."
Well,
He's gonna slowly walk back. The other one says, "I told you, it's nothing." All right, are you going to continue and cross? They are a bit more
Yeah.
more aware now.
mhm.
All right,
Sorry.
Hanira sort of comes into the room. Cascus, you going to make your way across?
Yeah, like I said, I can't move my character.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing seems to happen. Henning, you going to go next?
Yeah.
Let me just check your stealth check. That's fine. All right, Calcifer.
1 sec, just checking a. Just checking.
You get a penalty. Do you get a penalty with heavy armor on stealth?
I don't think so. So I'm going to, because I am not very good at this, going to pull out a wand and cast Translocate.
What does that do?
It's Dimension Door.
Okay.
Ah.
Are you just gonna pop across to the other side?
Yeah.
Right. And then Vasiri is going to stealthily just cross over. All right, where do you want to go now?
All right.
There is a few steps that
around
goes
the
up.
corner, but okay. I was about to ask if that was what that was.
Yeah, there are a few steps that seem to go up to like maybe an upper level, maybe like some sort of sleeping chamber. It looks like from here.
Let's avoid the sleeping chamber.
Do you want to have a look in
Let's
there?
stay away from that. No, I don't. The others can. I
Can
think
I
it would
have
be
a
a bad idea.
I want to
Uh,
have a look. I'm still invisible, so no one can see me do it.
Yeah, can you make another stealth check for me?
Yeah. I'm gonna use my focus point
Your legend.
to make it trained.
Oh,
train.
your focus point. Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
34.
Yeah, as you sort of look, there's a number of like sleeping bedrolls on the floor and hammocks suspended from the walls and ceiling, where there's like a number of Zolgath just like sleeping here. You do see a chest that is kind of there as well. But yeah, they're currently sleeping at the moment.
What is it? Can you describe
No,
a Zolgath
chest.
for me? And, like, can we see them now?
Yeah, that's what they look like.
Well, yeah, but like,
Yeah, they sort of look a bit like a combination of like a goblin mixed with the sort of lizard person. They're about maybe 4 to 5 foot tall. They seem to be wearing mostly like rags, and they carry like a couple of very sharp daggers on their waist. That's what you've seen so far. But yeah, they generally have like kind of pallid grey skin, with like a set of spines down their back and back of their head.
okay.
Yeah, there is a chest in there, Anira. You notice.
Yeah, can I see what's in the chest?
You can go over to it if you want.
Yeah, is it locked?
It is locked. You can try and unlock it if you want.
No, it's okay. Is there anything around that would give me any information about the Zolgath or anything? Apart from them themselves?
Unless you spoke to one, like they don't have any like writing or anything of their own. It seems like they literally just like wherever they just have like a few piles of bones around the corners of the room where they just sort of eat and then just throw the bones and occasionally clear it up, I guess. But most of the stuff here has like been repurposed clearly from what they found within the dungeon.
Okay. They have weapons?
Yes, they've got daggers. These ones at least.
Okay.
Yeah, they seem to have 2 daggers each.
Okay. Cool.
As you return, the rest of the group has made their way in here. Cyan, where did you want to go?
I was thinking about checking this room out up the top here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this seems to be like another sleeping quarter around here. So there's like a number of bedrolls and hammocks scattered around the place. But this place is empty this time. They don't seem to have anything in terms of money. They literally just seem to trade on food and whatever items that they can sort of scavenge.
Okay. Gonna have a look around here.
Yeah, it's just a little corridor that seems to lead into this area. And then you see, as you sort of go further up into that little room, there's a staircase that goes up into what seems to be like a grand sort of central lobby, where you see like torchlight and like maybe fire pit light sort of spreading. You do hear voices from quite a distance away, like it's not necessarily right next to you, but this seems to be more like where the entrance would be if you were coming in through the front door.
What do we think, Kang?
Press on. Maybe can we just sneak past?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna step forward a bit more, see if I can spot anyone.
Yes.
Oh,
So north of you, you see.
Oh.
Go on.
I'm just saying that my food's done, so I'll be right back.
That's cool. So I'll just move you all up. You're in exploration mode at the moment, so. So yeah, as you make your way into the sort of grand lobby, this seems like what would have been the main entrance. You see this like large staircase going down. This would be the front entrance that you'd make your way into originally. North, there seems to be a number of voices from Sulgath who are kind of just like standing around, just either standing guard or just walking around doing things.
Sorry, the guard. Did you say the guard was the east one? Yeah.
So there's a number up here.
Okay. Yeah.
You sort of see them like walking to and fro.
There's a big staircase to the south.
Yeah.
Kind of
what is
looks.
that?
Big staircase makes me think. Big.
Can we just
Way to go.
preemptively move down that way because it does look there's probably less people, and I don't want to risk these creatures coming down and seeing
Yeah,
us.
that staircase south of you is the entrance staircase, so that will take you back to the main entrance of the vault that you tried to get into originally.
Okay. Well, it might be useful if there's a way we can try and find a way to like reverse the. And this is guarded, which wouldn't go at all. But I wonder if there's a way to so if we do get in a pinch, we could leave that way.
I'm back.
As
that-
you, oh
So
sorry,
it looks like to the south is the way to the main entrance.
Right. Okay.
yeah, the south is the way to the main entrance. The west, there's like a staircase that goes to what seems to be like a west wing, almost of the vault. And then north seems to be like the main thoroughfare towards, like you see in the distance a number of staircases that go up, and then there's a sort of set of doors at the end. As you see these Zolgath kind of just standing here, just talking, another Zolgath who looks a bit different, is a bit taller, maybe about 6 foot tall, very spindly and skinny, with a longer tail that has like a skull wrapped around, like hanging from the sort of base of his tail. Sort of goes up and just grabs one by the ear and says, "What did I tell you about leaving the bones in the middle of the thoroughfare?" And just sort of drags him away. Says, "Sorry."
Never leave your bones on the thoroughfare.
Bad manners.
I'm gonna take you to the gauntlet, he says. And,
It sounds like maybe these workers could do with some help.
Unionize.
you hear steps coming from like a sort of a corridor down here as the one of the Zulgath are being dragged and sort of going along with it, like doesn't really want to put up much of a fight. But you begin to see the tall, spindly one sort of come through this way. Like not looking at you at the moment, but I just need everyone to do a stealth check quickly.
Presumably hidden again.
Oh, I didn't do it hidden.
Yeah, you need to do it hidden, please.
Alright, I'll do another one.
Again.
What?
Again.
What do you mean again? I only did it once.
No, don't worry.
I don't understand.
As in, do it again.
Oh,
Yeah, she did do it again.
You did.
Yes.
And that's why I was confusing her even more. But
A command, not a chastise.
All right. So as he sort of begins to drag it down this way, you just sort of scatter, taking cover. And then he walks off. Carry doesn't notice you. You hear like a sort of a chain open, and he just throws one of them in there and says, "I'll deal with you later," and slams the door shut. And he just sort of like walks through. and then he starts walking through this way.
My God.
I'm invisible.
You're invisible. What's everyone else doing? You want to keep trying to hide from him?
We can try to.
I feel like in this scenario, that's not very feasible.
I wanna. Can I? Which one is he? This one.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I run past him and go over here to make a distraction?
Yeah. If you want to get past him, you'll need to do a tumble through.
Okay. I would like to. Can I use Mage Hand? Can I use Mage Hand in this one? I can't remember. Let me just. Sorry. I only did level 2.
You've got space. All of you have space that, like, if you wanted to quickly scatter, like, round this corner, for example, like,
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Can
Okay.
I scatter south, please?
Can I do that, please?
yeah. You all need to do another stealth check for me as he's sort of walking.
I
around.
will use a legend point on this one.
Okay.
Fuck's sake. There you go. One blind one.
This one looks a bit more capable.
Yeah, he's definitely the leader of this, like, band of Zorgath for sure.
Leader of the pack.
No, I'll just follow suit. And
Henning, have you done me a? Did you do a stealth check?
Did it not work?
Oh yeah, no, I had one. Oh, sorry, I think I might have. No, I didn't get a second one from you.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so Henning, you back up into this sort of pile of cobwebs. Cyan sort of jumps around the corner. Calcifer, yeah, you follow suit. And Viseri slips around the corner as he begins to walk past. Sort of walks this way. You breathe out. You hear a voice coming from that sleeping area of the Zorgath that just walks past you, saying, "Get up, you lazy sods! You've got work to do."
Oh,
yeah, this guy seems like a dick.
Maybe we should encourage them to unionize.
Do they have a concept of unionization?
They will.
Be
Yeah,
cool knowledge.
Viseri says, "I think this sounds rather disciplined, to be honest."
maybe they enjoy it. Maybe they enjoy it. Sorry, accent.
Maybe these workers enjoy being suppressed by their overlords.
Exactly. You know, different cultures, different cultures. The phrase.
Or it could just be they're stronger, so they're scared of them.
Different strokes for different folks.
That is the one I was after. Thank you.
So north of you, Hanera, you see there seems to be 3 Zorgath kind of guarding this entrance, and then there's like a door at the end of the thoroughfare, which seems to be like a grander door. It might lead to like a more important part of the area. Like that would be the most direct way, but it's down to you.
Right.
Put your cursor over it. The more direct way. Yeah, okay.
This way, yeah.
Should we just go that way?
So that if they're guarding that,
Actually, let's take a 15-minute break quickly.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Right.
We'll come back in 15 minutes.
see you in a bit.
All right.
Hello, welcome back. So just before the break, the party have been sneaking into the sort of the lair of the Zorgaths in the reclaimed Kulakan's vault. You found a diary that you suspect is from Ivada Eolix, talking about some stuff that you have some thoughts about. a one of the leaders of the Zulgath, or like a more powerful one, I guess, just snuck past you, but you managed to just hide away into the various nooks and crannies of the area. And he didn't seem to notice, as he's just got a number of Zulgath. It's starting to wake them up, and you can hear shouting. As he sort of like starts hitting like pots and pans and bones on the walls and fucking shaking people off on their beds, telling them to get up. Before he comes back, you probably got to make a decision. Do you want to head into the west wing, or do you want to go north?
North.
North.
North!
Okay, so you can see, Hanera, that there's 3 Zulgath north of you. They don't notice you at the moment, but obviously, like if non-invisible people just walk up to them, they'll see you. So you can either how do you want to do this?
Just go and ask them if we can get past.
If
You
we
want to do
want
that?
After all this effort to hide.
if we want to fight our way through, I've got a plan.
But we don't know. They might be nice.
But we don't get a chance if they call out.
Yeah, just cast silence on them.
And
That
then
would be after they called out.
And then how do we negotiate with them if they can't talk?
No, they won't talk. They won't call out because I'll talk to them first.
What if they call out as soon as you start talking to them invisible? What if they think it's a ghost?
Okay. What if I give them some food that's not rats? Then I hold out to them. Do you think then that'll be good? Because rats suck.
Maybe they really need that. Oh wait,
I think the odds of
can
them
still
not
use-
sounding the alarm are pretty low.
Shall we go the other way then?
One of them walks north and sort of just posts himself by the door, and then he is joined by another Hanera. So, but the door to the north, there seems to be the most guarded part, I guess. Like, from what you can tell, just FYI, just from what you can tell so far, there's seems to be 2 wings, and then there seems to be like a thoroughfare going north. The 2 wings seems to be like the living quarters for the main Zulgath, and then there's something beyond that northern door that
We're protecting.
that they're actually protecting.
Maybe we should just go north.
Okay, well they're not bunched up anymore, so
Shall I try and just talk to them first? It doesn't feel right going in or swinging.
yeah.
This is their house.
Yeah.
Alright.
Shall I go and just talk to them? Tell them that we're repairmen?
You are invisible.
Yeah.
here to
I'm
check.
just gonna summon Hank here as well.
Okay.
So he's still out of view, but so he's with us.
It's clipping through the wall a bit. So you're just gonna walk up, Hanera?
Yeah.
Okay. You are invisible, so
Yeah.
They will be confused. They will be like, "Where is that noise coming from?" Presumably.
all right. As you walk up, are you stealthing?
Nah.
Okay, so there is prick up as they hear footsteps coming towards them. And they say, "Who's that?"
Hey, don't freak out.
Ah!
Don't freak out. I just need to talk to you quickly.
They look at each other. Wait, mistress, is that you?
No.
I think Mike could give you a
I'm from
bone.
the Union.
No.
I
Do
heard,
we all hear this?
I'm trying to sort of like whispering it but loud, so you might sort of be able to hear it. I don't know. What others-
Stage whisper.
Yeah, stage whisper. I'm from the union. I noticed that you may have been not be being treated very fairly by your managers.
What? What's a union?
Oh, it's this really cool thing that gets people treated well by their managers. No more scraps for you. You're gonna go to the top. I just need you to let me and my friends in, so we can have a look around, and then we'll come back and we'll start this union, where you get to have all the power.
They look at each other, and one of them says to the other, "Are you hearing this?" And they say, "Yeah." And he says, "Whoever that voice is, you're not gonna fool us. We know that you're Oramok. You're trying to test us. We're not gonna fall for it."
I'm not. I can prove it to you.
How?
Well, as long as you promise me you won't freak out when you see me. You
One of
won't go
them
and
says-
press on the alarm, because then if I get found out, you'll never get any more rights. And any extra
What?
food for dinner.
What are rights?
A right is when you get extra food for dinner and you don't get beaten by your boss for messing up.
Make a persuasion.
Well, this is a pretty good show. I like it. This is nice.
I get a +2 for, because if you're saying that this is a unreasonable request. Oh, it's still blind.
I don't know. I think you've done such a
What a-
persuasive job that would be pretty reasonable, but I think you should get +2 anyway.
35.
I think, yeah, one of them says to the other, "Well, I would like some more food, to be honest." The other one says, "Yeah, I mean, where are you? Reveal yourself."
I touch one of them on the shoulder.
Okay, he just jumps a little bit. Ah! If you're real, and you're not just a figment of our imaginations, if you can get rid of Oramok and get rid of his drivers, we will join your union.
Which one's Oramok?
Oramok is the leader,
Okay.
big bad guy.
But you will grant my friends passage?
They look at each other and say, "Yeah."
Okay.
That was very
Like-
good.
Can I give them some of my rations?
Yeah, what do you want to give them?
Just-
Just like some
Like some
dried
jerky?
meat and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you take out some dried meat and sort of take it out. He sees it just floating in the air, and he goes, and he's like sniffs a little bit. "Oh, meat." And the other one comes over and says, "Ah." And then they just start scrapping over it. They just start
No,
fighting.
I've got two. Oh my god.
One of them calls out from the door and says, "What's going on over there?" And they go, "No, nothing." just wolf the meat down. They don't even chew it. Just straight down the gullet. Oh.
And so there's more people inside, isn't there?
Oramok is in his lair.
What is Oramok?
Oramok is our leader.
Is he the same kind of person as you?
Yes. He saved us.
He.
He freed us from the mistress.
Who's the mistress?
I don't really know. I don't remember. But when she went, he used his power to free us.
Right. Well, and you like him, but he's just a bad boss.
I've never seen him.
Oh.
I
It's a
just
shame.
guard. Yeah.
Wow, I
This is-
really feel like they should show you what you're guarding. Because of all the hard work that you put in.
Another thing, one of the other ones says, we would let you in, but we just guard here. We don't have a key.
Oh.
So we can't really let you in. Like, one of the he looks at the other one and says, "Should we tell this to the weird floating voice?" And the other one says, "More jerky."
Okay, I give him more.
Excellent.
And
So
I
it's
also
more jerky.
describe what I look like so that if they see me again, they know that I'm a good person.
Good person. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what a good person is, but the key, the drivers, they wear them around their neck. That's the only thing that will get you in, and then Oramok is in the main area, behind the door that we've never seen behind.
Okay.
The guy that was walking around doling out the discipline, did he have a key around his neck?
Make a perception check.
$23.
He seemed to have something around his neck. You couldn't quite make out what it was. It might have been like a piece of metal, but it could have been a key. There's a few drivers. They live in the wards. They keep us under check.
What's the driver?
They drive us to do work.
Oh. Sad. You should be doing art or something. Painting in your spare time. Do you ever have spare time?
What's spare time?
Yeah, exactly. Man, you got it rough down here. Don't worry, we'll sort you out this union and you guys will get some extra food for lunch.
Extra moss? Yes!
Oh,
Bones scavenged from the crypts.
yummy.
Lovely. All right. We'll stay here. If we see someone, give us more rations, and we'll persuade the others. They won't say
Okay.
anything.
I give him more rations.
All right. Just
They
like
just eat it all immediately.
he slowly walks up and begins speaking to the others. You hear like a sort of like back and forth conversation of like, all right, hear me out. How about we start this thing called a union?
Oh, no.
All right.
This is great.
And the others are like, what's a union? He says, it's where we get together and share food. And you go, you know, why should Oramok have all the food when we can have it? And they go, huh. But the drivers will kill us. And the other one says, yeah, just let them through. Whoever comes through, just it'll work. They're gonna keep us alive. They gave us jerky. Right, and he just goes back to his post. As Hanero, you walk back to the group.
That seemed to go pretty well.
Yeah, surprisingly well.
What the fuck just happened?
Look, I just got them to unionize.
Incredible.
So what's the plan? Vasiri says.
Okay, so we need to kill the driver. They're called that because they drive them to do work.
Very
Huh?
inventive.
They're not
Yeah.
just let us lockpick the door.
Oh, I suppose we could try
Well,
that.
But then there's all the Zorgath in front of us.
Well, I think they're gonna let us through
Oh
now.
no, they're gonna let us through.
Okay, but what? But they seemed pretty invested in us stabbing one of these drivers.
Yeah, that's. Oh yeah, so they're gonna let us through if we kill one of the drivers.
Is that what they said?
You know, I can't really remember.
I don't remember there being that exact of a.
Okay, so why don't we try and pick the lock, and then if not, we'll come back and get one of the drivers.
Sounds like an idea if they let us do it.
Yeah.
How long does your invisibility last? By the way?
10 minutes.
Yeah, I'll say it's been about 10 minutes now.
Okay.
Alright. And your invisibility vanishes. Plop.
I could have a shot at this door.
That sounds like a good idea.
But we need to make sure that they won't try and kill us if we do it without stabbing one of the drivers.
No, I think they oh, was that one of the clauses? I can't remember.
I don't think it was. I think it was just just that they had the things around their neck.
Okay. Okay, I'll go and tell them that we're coming, and not to freak out.
All
And
right.
then I'll tell
You go out. You go around the corner, and as they see you, they immediately get scared. Ah!
No, it's me, the lady from earlier.
Oh. What are you?
I'm an
You're
elf.
hideous.
Oh, thanks. I breathe through it.
You're the ugliest creature I've ever seen in my life.
I'm gonna
I'm
walk
just-
out.
I'm just breathing through it. Okay, well, just keep it calm because I've got another bunch of uglies on the way.
Hey, I'm not ugly.
Ah, they're monsters.
Coming from you, have you seen what you look like?
No, they're friends.
Viseria's like, oh my god, what the hell are we doing?
Yeah, we're here to help.
So, you're here to help us form a union.
Yep.
I look at Mona.
Sure.
Yes, a
I look
Yeah.
union.
I look at Hanera and kind of just like poke my eyelid. Union?
Yeah,
you-
we're here
That's
to
just-
help them form a
I was
union.
gonna say, I
That's
quit.
just shudders at
I
that.
shuddered uncontrollably.
A couple more of the Zorgath come forward and they're like, what the hell is going on here? And one of them says, they're going to help us form a union. One of
What's
them
a union?
One of them says, you fools, if we get rid of Oramok, then Minerage will come back. And that was even worse.
We will kill him as well.
Hang on, this is going to be some kind of like little five thing, right? Where we kill one, another one takes over. We have to kill that one, and then we have to kill that one. I don't want to do
Yeah,
that.
I wouldn't worry. I wouldn't worry about Minerage. I think we got him sorted.
You dealt with Minerage?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Oramok dealt with him.
Ah, he's fine.
Yeah,
Wasn't
already.
that big a deal.
Yeah, already gone.
If you remember that the Minerage is the name
He's
of
in the
that
gem.
demon, right? Yeah, in the gem. Yeah. He goes, but Oramok said that he killed Minerage.
Killed him? Nah.
He's gonna turn up. You do realize?
No, he's in the gem.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, you missed that. Sorry. That's
It would be funny if we threw the gem at Oramok.
It's like rematch.
Or like a Pokemon ball.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Hi! I call you!
They go, oh, we're so gonna die if we do this.
You're gonna die one day anyway.
No, you're going to
Wait, don't-
survive.
Don't tell them that. They might not know the concept of death yet. Yeah, don't worry. We're here. We're pretty capable. We just want to get
Alright.
this all sorted out so you guys can have a much better life. Have regular meals, some free time, like time to do what you want to do.
Breaks?
All right. Well, I didn't see anything, but I'm not going to be any part of this. One of them says. He's going to walk
All right.
away.
If anyone asks us, we snuck past you because we're real sneaky.
I'm not going to be any part of this.
In
He
fact, we
opens the door.
teleported past you.
He opens the door and vanishes behind it. One of them says, "Oh, okay. Go ahead."
Is
Alright.
he going to dob on us?
Are you asking one of them?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
He's going to tell
Snitch.
everyone that you all want to have better working conditions and more food, and he's going to get very jealous that you all want that. So he's going to ruin it all for you by telling the big boss that, in fact, he is great and glorious and should have promotion and is rooting out your conniving scheme.
Oh, well, he might do that. I'm not really sure. I didn't really think about that.
Cascus, can you stop making it sound so tempting to him?
He has gone, no?
Oh, so
Yeah,
as
he
well
just-
to the guy that's remaining.
Oh, yeah, that is bad.
One of them says, "Well, he might do that. I'm not really sure."
All right, we best crack on then.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, you're gonna walk up to the door.
Hmm.
Yes, I would like to offer some guidance for the lockpicking check.
That would be me.
All right. So that's thievery.
Before I do, can I look through the keyhole? see if-
Uh,
There's anything.
yeah. Make a perception check for me.
Okay. That is at 34.
Okay. You see the flicker of like maybe a fire pit or something, and then there's maybe another door through there as well. But this lock and this door looks a lot sturdier than the others. It looks like a master level lock. So you're gonna need a.
And I've used all my legend points in the previous session.
You're gonna need a 30 to open this.
There you get +1.
Very doable.
My
You get-
guidance.
Some from the thing as well.
Oh yeah, the insistent door.
Hmm.
Door knocker.
Can I give him my legend points?
I get a +1, I think.
Yeah, you can't share your legend points. Unfortunately.
Let's try.
So I think I get door knocker. Fucking piss.
All right, so you start fumbling with the lock. It starts to take quite a while. You hear coming from the south, shouting from the driver that was waking up the people, saying, "Come on, it's time to get to work!" And it starts walking down the corridor.
Oh, at least the oh god, what are the lizard people called again? Sorry,
Zorgath.
Zorgath aren't here. So when we kill this guy, oh, I'll try and get him to join the union.
How about I just try? How about I just try this one more time?
Yeah,
And
okay.
then
You can start picking again, but stuff is happening whilst you're doing that. So they're walking up here.
Alright.
Can everyone make a stealth check for me? If you wanna try and-
That would be a 30 with the door knocker. So stealth check, did you say?
Okay, then.
I privately rolled my die.
Yeah,
Oh,
you need to-
fucking Christ. I rolled public again. Here
Right.
we are.
Huh, my rolls are not working. Did you get my roll?
Oh, sorry, Siren. You can't stealth whilst.
Oh, right, okay.
Because you have to stop lockpicking to get out of the way. Like it's like a straight visual line, so they'll probably see you doing it.
Right, okay.
You could snuff out some of the lights.
You can do that if you want.
Just so he's harder to see. No, it's okay.
I do have... Cloak,
We've lost him.
but I don't know if that's extra action. Yeah, I can cast invisibility with my Cloak of Shadows.
Okay. Well, what I'll say is, because as you were lockpicking again, the Zorgath comes around the corner and says, "What on earth is going on here, then?" You see down the corridor, You've been seen. Everyone else is scattered out the way, so they're not visually being noticed. One of the Zorgath runs forward and is like, "We didn't do anything. they just stormed in." I would like you to roll initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
Just bear with me 2 seconds. I just need to add you to an encounter. All right.
Oh, it doesn't actually let you roll initiative until as an encounter.
Yeah, you need to.
That's cool.
Sorry, I just have to re-log in.
All right. First,
We'll still wait
Viserys.
to log in.
Oh yeah, we need Henning, Cascus, and Hanera still.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
I-
in.
Oh, yeah, I need to. Yeah, I just.
I can't roll.
Just, I need to reload.
Maybe you just try and reload.
Yeah, I just had to reload mine as well. 'Cause
Da-na-na.
So cinematic.
and we're gonna try and be diplomatic. No
No.
genociding.
Well, with the Zorga, not the Drider, not
But
the.
my blade wants blood.
I thought we were going for this guy, but leaving the rest.
Wait, going for which guy?
Still loading at the moment. Sorry.
This guy.
That's all right. So I guess
I can't
first
see them
Did
because
you
they're on.
tell that me? It's right.
First up is Viserys. Viserys is just gonna scatter and hide around the corner. Don't make a sound. Cyan, you just unlocked the door, and so opening it up reveals there's another door at the end, which is again locked, and then there's a couple of corridors leading to either side. What do you want to do?
All right. I'm gonna turn around. Where's the driver guy?
This guy?
Da, 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 dun.
This guy.
Mhm.
Does it look like I've been seen? Like by the driver?
Yeah, like he's come around the corner. He's just seen like the guards just leaving their post, and then you just sort of like lock picking the door in the end whilst they're watching. But
Okay.
You
I'm
can't-
going. I'm going to use shadow jump to kind of spend 2 actions getting to here, and then I'm gonna try and hide.
okay.
So is that a stealth check?
Yeah, make a stealth check for me. All right, Kels.
Is this blind? Sorry.
I can't see anything yet.
Yeah, no, I'm asking if you want me to roll it blind.
Oh yeah, no, stealth checks are always blind.
Okay.
Bum, bum, bum.
All right, yeah, you duck out the way and just I mean, he obviously can't see you at the moment. He's aware that you exist clearly because he just spotted you, but doesn't know exactly where you are. Kalsva.
Okay. Move to here. Oh, Phil, let me. There we go. And I would like to ready a grapple for when the guy comes into view.
Okay.
And then Hank's just gonna go the other side of the
Okay.
thing.
Hanera?
Can I ready a spell? 2 actions.
So technically, in Pathfinder, you can only ready one action.
Yeah, readying an action is a single action or free action you can use. So you can ready a spell if it's one action, but there's not many one action spells.
You can delay your turn.
Yeah, you can delay.
Yeah, I'll delay my turn until the guy has come up.
All right, just let me know when you want to pop in.
Yeah.
All right, the driver is going to use 2 actions to run up and investigate. As he runs around the corner, Calcifer, you can
Grapple.
grapple.
Please, can I do my turn after this one?
Yeah.
45 against his Fortitude DC.
That is a critical success.
Nice.
Is he grabbed?
He's
Or
restrained.
All right, he comes around the corner. You just grab him by the spines on his neck and just sort of like pin him to the ground. He's like, ah! He's gonna instinctively lash out at you with a claw.
Okay.
His third action. That's a 40 to hit.
Oh, sorry. You can't use any attack or manipulate actions except to escape or force open the bonds.
Oh, okay. Sorry, he'll try and escape then. It's an athletics. 41.
Oh, that'll do it. Regular success.
Yeah, he's very slippery. Like as he gets pushed down, he sort of just like rolls and just sort of rolls away. But he ends his turn there.
Cool.
Hanira.
Okay, I would like to cast Fear.
Is that a will save?
Yeah.
35.
That is a success, but they're still frightened one.
Frightened.
And I would also like to use my last action to try and intimidate them a bit into giving us the key. Give us the key or we'll just kill you where you stand!
Oh no.
All right, make an intimidation check. Is that?
Maybe not kill you where you stand, but I'm trying to intimidate them.
What's the action?
I was gonna try
There's
and
an action for
offer him jerky.
26.
Demoralize.
Yeah, do a demoralize, which is that an intimidate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
26. That is a fail.
yeah, I'm just trying to convince him to give me the key.
Yeah, he's like, ah! He looks at you and he's like, ah, you're the most ugly creature I've ever seen in my life.
No, he's already frightened one though, which is what demoralize does. So with that,
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, it wouldn't
any-
have stacked actually.
yeah,
No,
I know
yeah.
that's why I wasn't doing demoralize.
No, but yeah, I mean, it still fails.
Do they not
Alright.
get a minus to their? Do they get a minus to their like? I don't know. Save when they're frightened on things like that.
Fear's minus to basically
They're already
everything.
frightened. Huh?
The frightened's basically minus to everything.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he's frightened one.
Yeah, no, yeah. So he was frightened when he did the check, so that's with the -1 anyway. No, unfortunately that fails. These Zolgath just like come over and are like, what the hell is going on? And then they just immediately scatter. Caskets.
And so there's no chance of rescuing the situation now, I don't think. Doesn't
Well,
look very...
It's not necessarily out of control at the moment, but you've got witnesses now, and obviously like it takes time for like word to spread around the area. But
Has any managed to escape the area yet?
well, there's these 3 Zolgath down here who have seen this happen and are like, They don't seem very loyal to the driver, but
I shout. Can I move here and shout down the corridor? 10 bits of jerky if you come here and help kill the driver. To all of them.
make a persuasion check.
There's a legend point on it. Sorry, persuasion was it? So that's what is.
That's your second legend point for the day, right?
Yeah, no, yeah, that's right. I have deception I can use.
Persuade.
Diplomacy.
Diplomacy.
Diplomacy. Okay, fine. Oh, sorry, I did it. That's fine. So +10 to whatever that is.
It's supposed to be deception if you don't actually intend to give them the jerky.
Okay, one of them's.
Yeah.
After a little while, you hear a bit of silence, and then like talking coming from down the corridor, and they go, 20.
15.
This isn't the time for bartering.
17 and a half.
17?
They whisper a little bit amongst each other again. All right. They come up.
Oh, this is perfect.
The driver's like, what? No, what are you doing?
Should have been a knife for boss. Oh my god.
Well, do Calcifer, you can we'll end the encounter. I'll let you just re-grapple if you want, and just sort of pin him down.
I have one. I think I have like an action, but I don't really know what to do with it. So,
It's fine. We'll go back
No,
in
like-
exploration mode.
oh, we're back in exploration. Okay, fine, cool.
Calcifer, you've like pinned the driver down.
Right.
And the others come in and go look at the guards and are like, "Wait, you're a part of this?" And they go, "They gave us jerky."
Look, they're going to explain to you there's a thing called a union. It's great.
What union?
Well,
Oh my god.
it's
Oh,
where all of the
God.
workers join in a union, and like you're kind of in charge basically of all this, and then you get like rights and stuff and time off and more jerky. And this guy ain't a massive dick to you.
And one of them says, "I'm so confused. Who are you?" By the way, so this door is open now. Viserys is like, we need to get a move on quickly. Maybe just drag this this guy with you. He's probably got the key.
Yeah. Can we just like rip the key off him? Or...
Yeah, he's got like now that you see around his neck, there's like a big solid set of keys. It should open the door in front as well.
Right.
Just tear it open.
Right. What do we do with this guy?
We could just tie him up and let that Liesot
Could we persuade him
just
of the
tear him to
benefits?
shreds.
Could we not persuade him the benefits of the union? I mean, these gobo, these if they help depose of him, that I give them jerky is the deal. So we should keep him around at least for now.
Well, let's tie him up. What's he doing right now?
He's sort of like a bit confused, and he does know that you look quite powerful, and he doesn't necessarily just want to fight you all at once. He's keeping his mouth shut for now. He's just looking at you. You're not gonna get away with this, he says.
Do you like the idea of a union?
Yes, that's the spirit.
He says, "Get off me! Leave me alone."
Well, there was nothing. No.
Right, we're just gonna tie you up, and then your friends here are gonna decide what to do with you.
Hopefully not untied.
Can I like look up to the Zulgath around and kind of try and gauge what their intent would be?
They look very. They don't really want to make the first move. None of them do. These are like a lot weaker than he is.
They look like they need to be put into submission a bit more, so to speak.
They just never had like a thought in their head that isn't dominated by being violated and violence cast upon them. So
Yeah.
Um,
Can I use my skill and experience of subjugating kobolds in the past for my own dastard needs?
Oh my god.
yeah, it'll take a bit of time that you don't really have because obviously there's still one Zulgath who went through that door that is still you don't know what he's doing. Viserys says we really should get a move on.
But what are we doing with this one?
Just
Take
deal
him with
with
us.
him. Deal with him, and we'll keep going.
That's so vague.
Can I just stab him or something?
Yeah, Viserys takes his kukri out and says, "If you don't want to deal with it, I will."
No.
Are we choosing? Okay, is this the route we're going, guys?
No, no,
Sure. Yeah.
no, kill
No.
him. What the hell?
I look
I'll
at
do
the
it.
other. I look at the small creatures. Do you mind if we kill your driver?
Let me just do it. They immediately back down and say, "No, no, no, no! Don't kill him!"
Okay, what are you going to do if we release him into your custody?
I don't know.
You're going to let him go.
We
I
don't
can
have
cast a
time
spell
for
on
this.
him.
You suddenly hear movement coming from this corridor by this doorway, skittering, heading towards you.
Right. We need to do something.
All right, I'm gonna cast Feeble Minds On it.
Ooh.
On who?
on this guy to stop you from killing him. Can they make a? Oh god, I feel like this will. It's gonna be really high. A will save. Can I use a legend point?
Sure. That's 34.
Oh, but should I use that? Their
uh,
fail.
Okay.
There's stupefied 4 with an unlimited gyration, which means they're stupid now.
All right. So you begin to cast Feeble Mind, and his brain, just completely becomes very smooth.
Yeah.
You see, his eyes gloss over, and he just sort of sits in the corner, and like,
Yep.
All right. Okay. Yeah. I think he should be all right now. You guys just make sure he doesn't choke on his own vomit. We'll be back to give you all your jerky.
Viserys says, "Ugh, morals, come on." He starts walking up.
Look, morals aside, if we scare them, make them not think that we can be allies by being too violent, then they might not be willing to work with us, you know?
All the Zulgath just start crowding around him, being like, "Ugh."
Make
Right.
the gloom great again.
"Who's got the keys?" Viserys says.
I think I
I-
did, right? I said I
Calcifer.
ripped them off, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Kelsey,
Alright.
are you gonna go up and try and
Yeah,
open the door?
sure.
You immediately die.
All right, as you begin fumbling with the keys and people start sort of flooding through here, you hear the door slam open behind you from the room that you had the skittering coming down, and you start to see a number of Zulgath start to make their way in, including some large lumbering noises that are not from any Zulgath you've seen so far. So now we're going to have an initiative.
Okay.
You hear a couple of voices saying, "Deal with them!" What I'll do is I'll just have one initiative for each one. For each kind. Alright, can we roll initiative, please?
That was the wrong thing I rolled. Hold on. There it is. I'm gonna change it off blind now. Public.
Just need cyan. Cyan? Don't have your initiative. Is he here?
Zacharoni.
Yeah, I thought I did roll.
It
Weird.
is not here. Oh,
You just
no,
did.
yeah.
You just did a perception check.
It's just a perception. Yeah, if you. Oh, no,
That's the wrong check, silly
There we
bug.
are.
Cyan, you begin to hear Zulgath begin to flood into the room behind you. The Zulgath that are surrounding this stupefied one are looking a bit scared. What are you gonna do?
Can I just take the key from Calcifer and open the door?
Yeah, it might take you a bit of time to like find which is the right key, but I'll let you do a check for that.
All right. Yeah, I'll try that.
Do a perception check for me.
I'll be. All right. Fuck.
Right. Yeah, flicking through the keys. It's I'll say it takes. You get a free action from Calcifer palming off to you, so I'll say that's the rest of your turn. But the door does unlock with a click, and you can. But it's not open currently. But it is unlocked now.
All right.
All right. Henning.
Can't see the initiative.
No, it hasn't
I'll
got up to the
just-
top, but you can look at it in the second tab on the right.
All right, yeah. I'll just move up with the rest of the gang. Get myself next to Calcifer.
Okay.
I don't know. There's no defensive stance or something. I don't know. Just take my turn.
Okay.
There's something else I can really do.
All right. So you begin to hear skittering as two more drivers run it in. That's one action. One of them notices you, Hanera, and is going to just run up and start attacking. So gonna make a claw attack. It's a 42 to hit.
That hits. This is a crit.
Oh, it's a crit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be 42 slashing damage.
Damn.
I'm glad I used a feeble mind on this the other one.
Yeah. Yeah.
42.
Yeah, and then another one is gonna run over and attack Cascus with its.
Who? The small things. I thought. Hold on. They're our friends.
No, these are two more drivers that have come in through this door.
Oh, drivers. Oh, that's fine.
That's 31 to hit.
Just misses.
Okay, that's their turn. Cascus.
I want to. We haven't talked about this before, so I won't do it. I was going to use the devil form thing I could use, but we haven't figured that out, so maybe not. I know which one I'd use, but we don't have a model and all that stuff, right?
Alright.
I'll just need to figure that out at some point.
You can use it. Just describe what you look like. I guess.
Okie dokie. So, it's a medium devil battle form. I'm going to become a Barbazado. Barbazoo.
Barbazoo.
It's not large. I think it's just medium-sized. I think, but I don't know. Let me read.
Oh yeah.
You gain the following statistics and ability regardless of the form that you choose. So I need to sort this stuff out separately. And actually, the cast for that is 2 actions. So yeah, that's the thing.
So that's 2 actions.
And then can I attack in the Barbazoo form?
Yeah. Have you got?
Yep. So I can just do it in the chat. I think possibly, unless it's going to be a problem.
No, it should be fine.
So as you see before you, Cascus kind of fully emerges into this kind of devil form. It's kind of an exaggeration of his kind of what you might imagine a kind of fully devil formed thing to look like that looks a bit like him. I'll find an image at some point soon. But I need to roll a glaive attack. 2d8 plus 10 slashing damage. His beard is an attack type. That's fun. So I
Bear
need
with me.
to...
I'll be able to get it up in a second.
That's fine. So I need to roll against your arm, I think, don't I? I haven't actually done a melee attack in such a long time.
Yeah. Against the armor class.
Yeah, that'll do.
Oh, shit. There you go. It's next to Cascus.
Did it change my size because I'm medium or not?
No, it's still medium, right?
Oh, right. Sure. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. So I need to roll a dice, right?
Mhm.
To hit you. What's the... So it's a glaive. So it's 1d8 glaive, 1d8
does it have-
for each
It's
10.
plus 20 to hit.
Plus 22, yeah. Where did it say that?
Your attack modifier is plus 20 on the spell,
Okay.
unless your things are higher, but I think your things are also plus 20.
Okay. Plus 20. 22.
That is a miss.
Great start. Great start. No worries.
All right. So yeah, transforming into a demon. Cascus ends up completely whiffing the attack, but the trident spears out and just gets dodged by the driver. Hanira.
I would like to step back into this room. Oh no, I can't disengage from both of them, can I?
Wait, where did Cascus go?
I was just moving him over there
That's fine.
for the become
I would like to
double.
move into this room, please.
Okay. They don't attack of opportunity.
Great. Oh, now I can't see. Is this door closed?
No. Oh, sorry.
Okay, thank you. And I would like to cast electric arc on them.
Okay.
By also shouting "Go away! We're stronger than you, and we'll kill you all!" in the nicest way possible. They both make a reflex save, please.
Okay. That's a 41 and a 28.
The 41 takes half damage, and the 28 is a fail. So it's
Okay.
11 for the 41 and 22 for the 28.
All right. The electric arc rips through them. Their scales sort of absorbing a lot of the damage. They don't look too hurt from that, but it's not like they're immune to it or anything. But yeah. All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right. You begin to hear stomping coming down from that corridor as, with 3 actions, a huge Zorgath stomps in, along with another
No good.
one, which is 3 actions, just behind it. Ugh, intruders! Viseri's like, we should shut that door. He's gonna run forward. He's gonna try and grab you, Cascus.
Okay.
Are you just gonna let him pull you through the door?
I think so. I don't know. Yeah, just do it because I haven't had time to figure out anything. I don't think I have anything to get out of the way.
Alright, and then with the 3rd action, he's gonna close the door. Someone barricade this thing!
With what?
Cas- Find something!
Can I I'm gonna put some...
Put Calcifer in the way.
I was,
Big-
I'll just
no,
make you. Can you see your character still, Cascus?
Yeah. Well, I can see myself. Yeah. I can see myself in the small room.
Okay.
I can't see normal Cascus. That's okay.
But you
Cascus is
can
gone.
see yourself.
I can see myself. Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, Viseri says they're just gonna open that if we're not careful. All right, Calcifer.
Okay. Is there anything obvious around for barricading this door?
Make a perception check.
Okay, not great at those. 27.
Yeah, you see like a bunch of like like a door. What are they called? Like a guard that you can sort of put on the hooks by the door.
Like a
Just sort of-
brace.
Like a brace, yeah. You can run over and pick it up and then put it on.
Okay.
It'll hold for a bit, but obviously those big dudes are strong, so it might hold them off for a little bit. But you're gonna have to.
Hank's just going to get out of the way.
Okay.
Then I will run over. Oh, where are the squares? Oh, okay.
Yeah, the
It's-
squares aren't exactly.
Yeah, okay. Sweet. They're all there? Will that be by the door? Okay.
Yep.
And yeah, I'll have 2 actions in which to do whatever I can to secure the door.
All right. Make an athletics check for me.
Okay. $30.
All right. Yeah, you begin to like put the brace in order. You sort of brace yourself against it, and then after your turn, you hear a whole bunch of Zulgath begin to skitter into the room behind you. You hear shouting, and the bunch of the ones that you were speaking to earlier going, "We did nothing. They just barged right past us."
Oh, we're about to hear a horrible sound of them going squish.
Cyan.
I'm going to open the door.
What? No, not that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, well, you dick. What are you doing?
This whole time, I was actually not even in a zero. I was a Zolgath, and I was betraying all of you.
Whole time,
No,
I
I
knew
opened
it.
the other door.
All right, yeah, you open the door that you unlocked. It reveals a sort of staircase going up to what seems to be a living area of some sort, a corridor leading to a large door at the end, which looks very different to the others.
Mike, I swear to God, if this door is locked, I swear to God.
What else do you want to do? That's an action.
I just get as close to the other door as I can.
Okay, that's 2 actions. What's your move speed? 25 or 30?
25.
All right. So yeah, you see 2 kind of large double doors either side of you, and then there's that huge one in front that's made out of what seems to be just pure stone. The eyes of a serpent, sort of like that's built into the doorway, like looking back at you with 2 red gems in its eyes. All right, that's your turn. Henning.
I'll yes, follow side. Start making my way up the stairs. Lightly move me up the stairs.
Yeah, where do you want to move to? Just put it on the map. Just next
Use
to
2.
time.
Just 2 actions to get here.
Do you want to
So,
do anything else?
we've got a choice. No, that'll be me. Let's wait for everyone else to catch up.
Cool. All right, these you hear clawing coming from the door. They're gonna try and break it down. An athletics check. That is gonna be a fail. That's gonna be an attack on the door. Yeah, you feel the door like slam a little bit, but it looks fine holding for now. And then they're gonna get out of the way for the big guys to give it a shot. Caskets.
Does the door count as my ally?
No.
Okay. Both a
Okay,
shot.
so I'm grappled at the moment. Am I still or not?
No.
Okay. So I can't move.
Yeah, I can move you. Just.
Are we? And we're not all in here, right? Some of us are on the side of the door.
No, everyone's in now.
Oh yes, so yeah.
Not
Can
our
I
Zulgath
please-
Union allies.
And the okay, the door is reasonably barricaded for now. I guess I'm just gonna move forward, move in, unless there's move in. And so my movement is 35, but it's fine. If it's not the end of the world, it's not the end of the world. I don't mind.
Okay.
And yeah, no, I think that, and I mean, yeah, Henning's already seen up the front, so I think it's fine.
I'll move it a bit further. All right, Hanera.
So, controversial move. Because Calcifer is sort of in the way. But I'm going to cast Grease behind the door, so that if they break it down, they will fall over.
That's the kind of comedy noises.
Are you gonna wait until people are out of the way? Or
Can I do that?
you can delay.
Okay. Well... I don't know what to do. Richard.
I don't have the best reflex saves. But,
Alright, I'll wait until
yeah.
Calcifer is out the way, and then I'll...
Oh, you could maybe also do it on the door?
Can I do that?
So you can do it
Oh,
on
yeah,
an
you can
unattended
target an
object. I was trying to pick up the object, so I don't know how that would interact.
Yeah. Can I make the door greasy so they can't bang? I feel like they could still bang up against a greasy door though.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say it'll give them a negative, like a penalty to their checks. Depends if you want to do that now or after Calcifer's moved.
I'm gonna do it with Calcifer there, but then I'm gonna move to help him with his reflex save.
Alright, so you're gonna help brace the door, basically.
Well, no, help Calcifer not fall over on the.
Oh,
grate.
well, it won't be the floor. It'll just it'll just okay. That's
So
fine.
can I cast it on these 4 squares?
Yeah.
I don't think I have to be able to see it.
I think
Yeah, it doesn't say anything
generally.
about. It doesn't say anything about that you can have to see it.
Cool. There you go.
All right, yeah, you spray out some grease that just sort of like trickles under the doorway.
Reflex save?
If you want to make a reflex save, yeah, go ahead.
40.
Yeah, you passed.
Nice.
Great.
Is that
That's
your
good.
turn? No.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So one of the large lumbering Zulgath are going to come up. They need to do a reflex save. That is a 30.
Fail.
What happens if you fail?
I fall prone.
Fall prone. Yeah, you hear like a big slam as he sort of runs up to the door and just immediately falls over. He is going to stand up. Can he stand? He can stand up, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 2 actions, and then he's going to attack the door with a 3rd action. Natural 1. Completely. You just hear him slipping around. Viserys says, "All right, you've got this, right?"
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Viserys gonna run up. All right, Calcifer.
So can I chuck Hanera onto Hank with an action?
I'll let you.
Okay. Throw an arrow onto Hank with 1 action. Command Hank to start running, and then run myself.
Okay. Where's Hank gonna go?
Just up with everyone else. As far as he can go, which is 40... Is it 35 or 40 feet?
Is it 2 actions he's going?
Oh no, I don't actually need to do that, do I? I don't need to spend an action, so I can just run. So yeah, just 1 action. Then I will go 50 feet myself as well. Just 2 there, yeah.
All right, yeah, you begin to run up. All right, yeah, you hear lots of fighting happening outside the doorway and just commotion. All right, Cyan.
Oh, could I
Does this
actually
door look
stop
locked?
here?
Which door?
The door at the top. Does it look locked?
It doesn't look locked, but it doesn't look like it has a keyhole either. Not quite sure how you're getting it.
Can I make like a check on the door to see if like I can suss out a way to open it?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Alright. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
39.
It looks like it might have some sort of magical component to it. So maybe some sort of magic might be able to open it.
Panera, the door is magic. Do
Hey,
magic at it.
Hey, I do magic.
Okay, you do magic then.
Fine, I
I've
will.
had it with doors today. I've had
Fine,
it
I
with
will.
doors. And
I'm just gonna cast a spell on it. We'll see what happens.
Anything else you want to do, Simon?
I don't know what else I can do. I don't know what else I can do here. I can't really delay because I've already used I've already used an action, haven't I, to do the check?
Yeah, this is 3 actions. What can you do?
Okay. I don't know what else I can do, so I guess
You don't have to do anything particularly. You
I-
can just...
yeah, I'll just end it there.
All right, Henning, what do you want to do?
Can I do an Arcana check on the door?
Yeah, go ahead.
39.
The kind of runes and carving in the door, from your recollection, seems to be something to do with necromantic magic.
Ah, not something.
I think any of us can do that.
Well,
Can-
yes, I'll leave this to Hanera then. I'll just have my turn then.
Aw.
Cyan looks at you.
Hey, it's not
Cyan
my
glares at you.
it's not my type of magic.
All right, Cascus.
Cascus, I say walks, but like slightly weirdly. It's like a fawn. Walks forward up to the door and places his hand on it. And just like kind of maybe does like it. Well, detect magic's not a great idea, but maybe like sense beyond it or something.
Have you got anything that specifically allows you to
I
do
don't think so. No.
that? There seems to be some sort of there's definitely a magical component to it. There definitely seems to be some aura of magic coming from behind it.
Yeah.
You have no idea other than that. You can do another Arcana check if you want to, if you think you can get higher than Henning did.
What did you get, Henning?
I got 39.
No, I'm not gonna beat that. I guess I just kind of turn around and. Does anyone have the Book of Null?
No,
No.
we gave it to someone.
I have no ideas. I kind of drop back, getting ready to maybe like defend the other way if something happens.
All right. Where do you want to go?
Just, I mean, as far as I can go. I mean, I kind of walked up to the door, so probably not far, but just kind of, he's gonna head back.
Okay. All right, Henira.
So, is it got necromantic energy coming from it, or does it need a necromancy spell?
If you want to do an Arcana check and you think you can get higher than Alex, then you can try it.
Sorry, what did you say? Cut out.
If you want to do an Arcana check, you can do an Arcana check.
Good. Higher than Alex.
With a
If
nat
I
20.
get nat 20.
Yeah.
No.
All you know
Okay.
is that it seems to have some sort of connection with necromantic magic.
Right. Can I
Please.
try and identify it? Or was that an identify spell?
Have you got an identify spell?
No, it's an action. Okay, in that case, I'm gonna try casting a necromancy spell on it. And
Go
see if that does anything. I'm gonna cast a level 1 heal.
Okay. You're gonna cast it on the door.
Yeah.
All right. One of its eyes glows. Zoom.
I don't think I have any necromancy spells.
You don't have heal?
Oh. Wait. Oh. Oh, of course, yeah. I'd have to dismiss my form, but I can do that.
Yeah, one of its eyes glows red.
Ah. Okay, well, when it's my turn next, I will lower my form for an action and then use heal on the
Cool.
door as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Does
Whenever that.
it stop you from casting spells?
I think so, yeah. Hold on.
Most other forms do.
Transforming into a medium devil when you cast a spell, choose. Oh, no, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, I'm a different creature, aren't I? Like, it doesn't.
Mm,
I don't know. I don't know what the specific thing
Yeah.
you're talking about is.
I mean, it doesn't
I'll
it doesn't
put
like
it
give you a
aside.
stat block. It just gives you some things.
I'll put it in the on the chat.
Cool. I'll have a read for next.
Yeah,
session.
I mean, I don't mind dismissing it for now. It's fine. I'll just dismiss it and then.
I guess it's only a 1 minute spell, so it's going to go anyway.
And just, do that.
Yeah, I think you just get stuff on top of what you already have.
Okay.
So I think you can still cast spells and stuff.
Okay. Alright, I'll cast a heal on it then.
All right. The second eye glows red, and you see like a red beam of light begin to descend down the center of the door.
Mm-hmm.
You're not quite sure what that. Oh, wait, it's not your turn yet.
No. Well, I said when it's my turn next, I'll do it.
Oh, sorry.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. All right. Is that Hinera? Is it your turn then?
Yeah. I think that's because I would have had to do 2 actions to do it from the distance.
Yeah.
So yes, that is my turn.
All right. You begin to hear another bash coming down from this one below. It's going to make an attack against the door. Yeah, you see the door shake.
Doesn't he need to make a thing against Grace?
Not just to stand on it, does he?
Yeah, it's only when you move into it or when it's cast on you.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, he's doing
I thought it was the other guy for some reason.
No, it's cool. There's only space for one of them at a time. All right, that's 32. That's does some damage to the door. It seems to be holding for now. All right, and then you begin to see hear clanging, stomping coming from this door over here. As it opens up, and you see 2 of those large creatures. That's 1 action. That's 3 actions as they run down and just start barreling towards you. And then coming through the doorway, you see what seems to be a Zulgath wearing a cloak and carrying a sort of large staff of some sort, like green necromantic or fell kind of magic surrounding him. What are you doing in my lair?
Oh.
He's going to walk up, and then he's going to cast Harm. 2 actions. On Henning. Can you make a fortitude save, please?
Just
Yeah.
Henning, or
Yeah, just
Oh,
Just Henning?
38.
38. That is a success, so you take half damage. So that's going to be 21 negative damage.
Ooh, I feel so negative.
Mysterious. Oh shit! He just gets swamped by these creatures. He's going to attack with his kukri.
Let him die.
3 times. 33, 29, 27. So the first attack hits. 21 damage. Calcifer.
Okay, how is this door down here holding up?
Make a perception check.
Day 5.
It seems to be fine for now. It's holding.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to be like splintering or anything yet. I'll let you know if you see that.
Alright, I'm just wondering if it's worth doing the same for this door as well. Like, do I get the impression it's going to be a matter of, like, minutes or a matter of rounds? Potentially.
Maybe rounds.
Okay, in that case, I will attempt to barricade this door as well.
Okay, so you're gonna close this one.
Yep.
Make an athletics check for me.
45.
Okay. Alright, cool.
Okay, then I will run up, jump on Hank, and we will find it awkward to position ourselves in this battlefield. Maybe I won't jump on Hank. I will send Hank in to up here, and then so I start off here. Calcifer is going to cast Time Jump, which allows him to leaps forward a few seconds in time. Basically, can do 2 strides with 1 action.
Okay.
So we can get to. Yeah, you can get into that gap there. So barricade up there, raise a shield, and that is it for Calcifer.
Alright, yeah, so running up, the 2 Zorgath blocking the entrance to this, what seems to be some sort of magical study. As you round the corner, you see like a number of vats with what seem to be Zorgath in them, either like starting from little baby Zorgath all the way to growing to big ones. A kind of like magical kind of cauldron in the center with books and stuff visible, as well as this Zorgath, who you assume is Oramok, getting very, very annoyed at your.
What is a Zulgar? Was I not? Like, how would I?
Well, this seems to be a Zulgath. The only thing you know about Zulgath is what Avada Aeolix mentioned.
Okay, I'm just making sure I missed something last session. That was.
No, yeah, you didn't see anything last session. Alright. Alright, Simon.
Alright. So Cyan's got a bad idea, but it's probably his best shot because I don't think he can be flanking anyone anytime soon. So I think he's going to Is there a shadow behind Oramok? Like, is he casting one?
I mean, there's light, so there's gonna be shadows. Like there's a lot.
Okay.
Little...
It's just because shadow jump requires a shadow
Oh yeah, no, you
to
can
jump
find shadows.
into.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because Sire's going to attempt to teleport behind him with shadow jump.
Mhm.
So that's 2 actions.
Okay.
And then he's going to attempt a grapple.
Okay.
Is that athletics?
Yeah, you have to make a check, right? Yeah, athletics. Yeah. Wait, is it no? Sorry, Richard. Can you just remind me quickly? Does he need to make a check, or do I?
Sorry,
need to
if
make a
you're trying to grapple him,
check? Yeah.
Yeah.
so it'll be your athletics versus his fortitude DC.
Okay. Yeah, 26 is a fail.
Shit. Alright, well. It was a nice try.
Yeah, so you appear behind him, and sort of reach out to grab him. He just sort of like wrestles you away. Like pushes you aside a little bit. Is that your turn?
Yeah, those were my 3.
Okay. I think we'll do this round and then we'll finish off for today.
Mhm.
All right, Henning.
I'd like to make attack on the one in front of me.
Okay.
Spell strike and telekinetic projectile. 29.
29. That is a miss, unfortunately.
Okay. I will just recharge spell strike then, and that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Yeah, you lash out. It just sort of like clangs. He just clangs it away with his tail. Urgh. Cascus.
Alright, okay. I'm going to use a spell then. I'm going to use one of my focus spells, Whirling Flames. And because it is now the heightened version of this, because on that level, it's going to be 2 5-foot bursts, so 1 on each of them.
Okay.
And it's 11d6 spell damage, fire damage. It's a DC 32 basic reflex.
Okay.
40.
So that's a 30 and a 26. Did they both fails?
So yeah, both fail. So they both take 40 fire damage. And I don't have, I think, any. Yeah, I don't have my aura on yet, so they don't take any of the more steady stuff. So that's just that.
All right. So yeah, a little bit of an explosion shoots out. Do it. Yeah, searing their lizardy, scaly skin. Oh shit! I think I've kept that on. Alright, there we go. All right. Is that your turn then?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I won't even bother move. Actually, no, move me, so I'm like I can take some hits. So yeah, like that, just so it was kind of evens it out a bit on everyone.
Okay. Hanira.
Hello, I would like to cast Phantasmal Killer on the one that has taken the most damage. Sorry, I can't remember which one it was.
I think that's the one at the bottom.
This one, okay. Can
That
they
will
please?
save.
I like it, but let me say. Yeah, will save. Oh, it's right at the end. Okay, yes, please.
All right. That is a 24.
Oh, that's a fail.
Okay.
They are frightened 2, and they take
Okay.
8d6
All right.
for damage. Mental damage.
All right. Yeah. Sending out a wave of terrifying energy towards the larger Zulgath. You see him begin to cower as and just hold his hands on his head like no.
Like, run away! Stupid beast!
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my last action to try and get them to run away.
Okay, they are not gonna run away. Alright, frightened. Remind me of what this does.
Frightened 2.
Just a second.
Basically, just -1 on everything.
Minus
Oh,
2
yeah.
on everything.
That's
Not
fine.
2.
Alright, it's gonna make an attack against. It's gonna make 3 attacks against Visiri. Oh, so that's 27 on the first hit. That misses. It's going to use Raking Claws for its next attack. So that's 29. That misses as well, and that's its turn. And then this one is going to attack you, Henning, with its claws. It's going to use Raking Claws. And that's 28 to hit. That misses.
That's miss.
Right, and then it's going to attack you with a jaw attack. And that misses.
Cool.
Alright. The Zulgath Oramok is going to cast Ravening Maw on you, Sire.
Nimble dodge.
You need to make a will save.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, hang on, no, don't worry. He's not gonna do that. He's gonna use Vampiric Touch on you. So that's a fortitude.
Nimble
save.
dodge.
That's a fortitude save.
Oh, fortitude.
That is a fail.
That was hovering on a 20 on my screen.
Alright, that's
I'm so angry.
That's 32 negative damage. He sort of touches you, and just you begin to feel your life essence being sucked out of you from your shoulder. And then with his attack, he is going to use his free hand to attack you with his spiked gauntlet. That's 32 to hit.
Nimble dodge.
Okay, that misses.
That.
Alright, Visiri is going to attack with his... Actually, he's going to try and tumble through. Just a second. That succeeds. He rolls past the Zulgath. He's going to make an attack with his Kukri. 37, that hits. 17 damage. And then he's going to run over to this guy to help you. And he's going to take an attack of opportunity from the hook limb, which misses. Casper.
Okay, going to cast True Strike, which gives me fortune on my next attack roll this turn.
Okay.
And then using the Radiant Lance, I'm going to use a legend point to cast Searing Light against Oramok. So that is a ranged spell attack.
Alright, you're going to take an attack of opportunity from the Zulgath above you.
It is not manipulation.
Okay.
Oh no, well, somatic on there, because it's not, there's not a... Oh no, there is a remastered version, which does have manipulate, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's going to attack of opportunity. I thought it did.
Yeah, though it just says firing a beam with the effects, so I don't know how that works.
So that's one of your legend. You've used one legend point so far?
Yes, that's my first one.
Alright, so that's 41 from the Zulgath.
41 hits me.
Okay. That's 16 damage.
Okay, I will shield block back to 0.
Okay.
Okay, but then Radiant Lance goes off, which is...
Oh, sorry. You also take 1d10 persistent bleed because you used Raking Claws this turn.
Okay.
So 1d10. So that's 7.
Okay, my spell attack mod is.
Here we go again.
Is that plus 20? Yeah, I think it's plus 20. Oh, actually, I can just cast it here, I think. Attack. Oh, it's only doing plus 18. It should be, I think. Yeah, it should be another plus 2 on this, and then the legend point. So 30 with a legend point, and also actually advantage from the true strike. So if I just
So it's 40. So it's 40.
so it is 49.
Okay, 49. That is a crit.
Okay, is Oramok a fiend or undead?
No, neither.
Okay, that'll be slightly less obliteration then. So it'll be double this. Uh, 102 damage.
Okay.
That's fire damage.
Jesus Christ.
All right. He doesn't look hurt yet, but he did just take a big chunk.
That was a lot of damage.
Just a blast of light shoots past the Zorgath and hits Oramok. You hear him yell.
Okay, and that is it for me.
That's your turn. All right, we'll finish there then for today. All right. Oh, that's not right. Yeah,
Thanks for
playing.
running.
Thanks for the
Yeah,
game.
I will see
By the
y'all
way.
next time, and we'll
Oh,
continue
you might
on
not see us next time.
I won't be here either.
ever again.
Yeah.
I didn't say
Wait.
next week. I said next time.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, yeah. If the game's on, then it will still be next time. We may or may not be here next week. We haven't really decided what we're doing, so.
Okay, well, yeah, let
Yeah,
me
we'll
know.
let you
Yeah,
I won't be here.
Okay, well then I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that we probably won't play. So
Yeah, see you next week,
Alright.
streamios.
see you maybe or maybe not next week.
Maybe next week.
yeah,
Maybe
thanks for
next
watching.
the next week that we play.
Yes.
Thanks.
Okay, goodbye.